was a heart attack for my parents actually. Taking a decision like you leave a job and gonna be
Yes.
dance as your profession. Oh my God, that was a heart attack for my parents in the starting. Like intermittent fasting and everything.
Hmm.
You should see your body, how your body works for that.
In your workouts, what is the balance you make in terms of with weights, without weights, cardio? How do you plan it?
Anxiety over so much of people, seeing so much of people
Correct.
who don't want to be in the crowd and work out.
Talking about your dancing and choreography,
Okay.
what is going on currently? What all things are you doing in that space? And
Okay.
how do you? What kind of dance do you do? Tell us a little bit about that. Um, what is your view on the supplements? Do you suggest any supplements?
And there are some influences that I like to be seen in the Instagram as well as.
A lot of people who don't work out throughout their age, after 60, after 65, um, what do you recommend? Should they start at least then? लेडीज एंड जेंटलमैन, भाइयों और बहनों, हम वापस से आ गए हैं एक बार एक अमेजिंग एपिसोड लेके, एक अमेजिंग गेस्ट के साथ. सो प्लीज join hands with me to welcome our guest for the day. Our guest for today is Keerthana Ram. Let's give it a big round of applause to Keerthana, guys.
Thank you
Hi,
so much.
Keerthana.
Thank you. Hi.
Welcome to the episode of the MC Adi show. I'm MC Adi, and I'm so happy to have you on the show. I can't even express कितना मजा आ रहा है आज का टॉपिक सोच के, आज क्या डिस्कशंस होने वाले हैं वो सोच के. आई एम रियली हैप्पी अबाउट इट. सो थैंक यू फॉर मेकिंग इट.
Thank you so much. Even I am excited for the questions as well.
ऑसम. सो हमारे यूजर्स के लिए कीर्तना का एक क्विक इंट्रोडक्शन देते हैं. कीर्तना एक सर्टिफाइड फिटनेस ट्रेनर हैं, डांसर हैं, कोरियोग्राफर हैं और एक एंटरप्रेन्योर भी हैं. गाइस, सो मेनी थिंग्स दैट शी डज, राइट? एज अ फिटनेस ट्रेनर ये विमेन्स हेल्थ और स्ट्रेंथ ट्रेनिंग पे फोकस करती हैं. आज इनके काफी सारे ग्लोबल क्लाइंट्स भी हैं. ये अपने डांस के लिए भी जानी जाती हैं, जिसमें इन्होंने कई कॉम्पिटिशन्स जीते हैं और कोरियोग्राफर के रूप में भी काम किया है. इनका मिशन है स्ट्रॉन्ग हर. स्ट्रॉन्ग हर इज अ प्लेटफॉर्म. इस प्लेटफॉर्म के थ्रू ये विमेन को एम्पावर करना चाहती हैं ताकि वो अपनी फिजिकल स्ट्रेंथ के साथ साथ लाइफ के हर एस्पेक्ट में स्ट्रॉन्ग बन सकें. ऑसम. दिस इज ग्रेट, कीर्तना. Anything else that you want to add? If I
That was
forgot
a great
something.
intro. That was a great intro about me. Thank you so much, Ajay.
Awesome. So I think my first question, is you do so many things. You do fitness, you do dancing, you are also running a business. Um, which of them is the tough most? Which of them is the most difficult?
So it's like what do you say? Like it's like a different thing. Like all aspect is very different. Fitness is one thing, dance is one thing. So you should be shifting your personality. You should be shifting your way that you be with the people. Dance is more of fun. People likes to take it's like fun and everything. But fitness may not look like fun as dance. Like you should be telling your clients, don't stop. You should just keep going, do it. So it's like changing your personality according to the requirement. So that's the thing, and the business is another thing that is completely an online platform. So to deal with the clients, have a good follow up with the clients and everything. Yeah, everything plays a critical role anyway. Each have different role in this to play with. Yeah.
Awesome. Really amazing that at such a young age you are doing all these things. Wow, that is amazing. I don't know how do you do it, but really amazing to see you do so many things. So, चलिए बात करते हैं आपकी जर्नी की. कैसे आपने शुरू किया, कैसे क्या पहले चालू किया और कैसे ये दिमाग में आया कि मुझे फिटनेस में अपना करियर बनाना है या मुझे डांसिंग में करियर बनाना है. कैसे ये सब स्टार्ट हुआ? प्लीज आराम से डिटेल्स में बताइए.
Yeah. So I'm basically from Kerala. Just give an intro about me. I'm basically from Kerala. I shifted to Bangalore for a job and 9 to 5 corporate job. Okay, so I was working with a corporate company where like all other people, I used to work, come back, that's all. I used to work out that time also. One point of time, I got an opportunity to be part of a dance studio as a trainer, dance trainer. So what I was thinking is like I just do a part time after my regular job and everything that was going smooth. But going forward, clients started increasing, work started increasing. It's very difficult to manage a 9 to 5 as well as a career like this. And I never enjoyed being working in a corporate for very long, like sitting in a place and working. That is not my thing. I understood that thing after working for a couple of years. So that was like I was in the thought that I should not be in this field anymore. I should give it a try to be a dance trainer. So in the initial
Okay.
stage, first step that I took forward is to leave the corporate job and to be in the dance profession. So I was
Okay.
working as a choreographer for a very long time, like almost around 2.5 years now. Like
Two and
that
a
was a
half
first
years.
step. Yeah,
Okay.
that was a first step I took, like to start doing my passion and
Hmm.
turning into a purpose. I have like being with so many talented girls. I've performed so, like so many stages. So that was a great opportunity in my, and that was a turning point in my life. So living a 9 to 5 job, convincing the parents to be in this profession, that took a lot of efforts to do it and to be in this thing. But I always feel it's all worth, like whatever I done is worth, oh, everything. Yeah.
Wow. So maybe I'll try to know a little more because I think छोटे छोटी चीजों में ना बहुत इंस्पिरेशंस छुपी होती हैं. So
Yeah.
for example, what kind of job were you doing? What kind of corporate job were you doing?
So I am into medical coding and billing. I was working as a quality analyst.
Okay.
So it's a USA based company where you will be like doing some kind of checking, quality checking and everything. So I was into the medical field because I'm from a science background. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. So I've been training for dance from very long, but
Okay.
I never thought of making it as a career. That was actually a surprise for me as well. Yeah.
And when did you start training for dance? Like how young were you?
So I think so. I'm from Kerala basically.
Right.
So it's like so the Western forms was not considered that much great while you
Correct.
are doing it all the
Correct.
time. So it was like almost around my +1, +2 times that I started training. Okay, so
Okay.
that was the time when I got a permission to go and train under some people and everything. So that was the time that I started my journey of dance. Then I
Okay.
started performing in my colleges, and that went like on and on. And then this corona came up. That was a very big break in everybody's journey, dance and everything. Then after that, I shifted to Bangalore. After the corona, I shifted to Bangalore. Then my corporate journey started. Then my dance journey
Acha.
started as part time. Then it became full time as dance. Yeah, that was the journey.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I know because I have um, I have a corporate exposure myself, and
Okay.
I know the cushion of a salary coming in every month is one of the most, I think, biggest hurdles in people's lives to take such kind of decisions, right?
Yes.
Um, Generally, at an early age, I think it is easier for some people. As you grow older, it becomes more and more difficult because your salary increases and your responsibilities increase. But how did you take that decision? Because were you aware that if I leave my job, I will still make some money and I will still be able to survive? Or was it like a random decision that, oh, done, let's shift and we will see what happens? How did you plan that transition?
So, like it was very difficult for me to take this decision in my life
Hmm.
because the main thing was it's like a profession which don't have any stability. What it can happen in any way.
Correct.
It's not like a corporate yet that you will get a promotion, that you will get a hike in next year. It's
Correct.
not like that.
Correct.
Okay. So, but I was not enjoying the corporate life as well.
Hmm.
And it gave me so much of health issues as well, working under a computer for a very long time, getting lots of strains over your body parts. And I'm not a person who enjoys having health problems in life, because I give a very good priority in my life. I don't like to compromise on that factor
Hmm.
anymore. So that was the time that I decided to switch. Like, let's try, give it a try. And that was the age, I think I was almost around 23 when I took a decision like that, to switch my company and to be in this field. So it was a risk that I took in my life. Okay. So initially when my dance journey have started, I was working under a firm. So there again, you will be having a fixed pay of, like, every month you will be getting incentives and everything. But that is not like permanent thing that you will get incentives or anything. There is no fixed something will come or like that. And it's been like around 2 3 months now, 2 months, I guess, 2 months now, that I left from that organization as well. Like,
Hmm.
I'm completely building a platform. I'm completely building a
Okay.
platform now, where I'm not getting a specific pay from somewhere else, because I am starting a platform. So
Hmm.
that was also a big change that has happened in my life recently. So I took a decision to leave that organization and start my thing alone, all alone. Yeah, that was the journey.
um okay, so I think that is fantastic. I think taking that kind of a decision, I have not seen a lot of people do it. I know people actually get heart attacks, thinking about it. So really amazing that you had the
So that
courage.
was a heart attack for my parents, actually. Taking a decision like, you leave a job and gonna be
Yes.
dance as your profession. Oh my God, that was a heart attack for my parents in the starting.
So how did you convince them?
So convincing them was a little bit difficult. They was
Hmm.
actually telling me all the negative sides what may happen in the future, and it's very difficult to tell that your daughter is a dancer. So people always ask me, "You are not working then? You are just dancing and fitness training. So what is your work?" So it's like, this is my work. Nobody considered this as a work.
That's
That's the
full-time work.
thing.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, and they feel that this work is lots of fun. Work is
Correct.
literally nothing to do like a corporate job. But I feel
Yeah.
every job has its own, like, works to be done there.
True,
You should be
true,
more
true, true.
creative in this field. You should be more thinking in the field. You should be handling number of clients with different mindsets.
Correct.
Everybody is not same. Like, so there are things to be worked out in this as well. So yeah, so that was a lot of difficulty. I did that part. I was just giving them, give me 1 year of time. Then
Hmm.
if I'm proving it, it's good.
Yeah.
Then yeah, I be in this field. Yes, that's the thing that I gave to my parents.
And I think that's really amazing because those are the kind of I would say promises or time that you take that
Yeah.
even parents are sometimes comfortable giving you, like, okay, fine, she's young, let's give her 1 year, let's see what she can do. And I think that is the best way to convince your parents instead of telling them, nahi, I want to build a career in this, that, then it becomes a big problem. But if you just say, okay, give me 1 year, let me see, and then you try your level
Mhm.
best. I think that I have seen a lot of people um, convincing their parents, with something like this. So maybe people,
Mhm.
users who are watching the show, this is the way you should convince your parents. Give them a timeline and say that I will make sure I prove it to you within this timeline, and then try your hard, level best, so
Yeah.
then they don't say anything afterwards. So very good. I think that's a very good tip, Keerthana. So I know you have a lot of global clients, right? You have a lot of Indian clients as well as clients abroad. So
Yeah.
give us a little bit about what kind of clients you have. um, what what is the problem they come to you with? Is it just like a fitness thing, or they are dealing with something even serious and you help them come up, recover from there? Take it up, whatever you say.
That's a very good question. I can say that. So I'll not tell all the population. So women training under me have different perspective for the fitness thing. Okay, some come up with the like problems in their life. They have health problems in their life,
Hmm.
and some come up with they want just to be physically active and all the
Hmm.
stuff. So,
Hmm.
but majority of the cases, majority of the clients that I'm handling have some sort of health issues like lower back pain, slip disc, and thyroid problems, PCOD problems, obesity, these kind of things. Okay. So they have taken that step to be in this fitness thing because of their health issues, whatever they have come across. Okay. So I always feel that 20 or 30 percentage people take this health as a very good priority and
Hmm.
start doing things before something hit them.
Right,
Okay.
right.
Rest the population approach the fitness once they are into some kind of problems.
Correct.
Okay. Yeah, I always feel that. And another thing is like, I don't tell that all the population is like that, all the women's or all the men's are like that. But because of the other lifestyle, also women or men are prone to many kinds of health issues. Maybe corporate job, which is too much pressurizing, where they
Hmm.
are forced to work, sit and work for very long hours, which they
Hmm.
can't help it.
Correct.
So these are the problems I see.
So I think coming back to the clients that you talked about. So which all countries do you have the clients from? Kahan se, and how do they come to know about you? How do they reach you?
So it's been only 2 months that 2 months exactly, I guess, I started this platform, okay, of StrongHer platform.
Stronger. Yeah.
So it's building, it's starting to build actually. So currently I have clients from Sharjah,
Okay.
USA,
Okay.
Singapore. So these are
Wow.
the three places that I have my clients. And it's like all the people are Indians who are settled in abroad,
Okay.
okay, who
Okay.
settled in abroad, and they are from different places from like India.
Okay.
And I do have clients in India as well, for sure. Yeah. So the approach, the timings, and everything is very different for each and everyone. So it's
Hmm.
like that. Yeah.
And so one is like, again, US will get into night timings for you. Indians will have different timings. Sharjah guys will have. How do you manage your time? How do you manage staying active? With all the clients in different time zones. I don't know how you do it.
So I actually, what I do is like, I plan for my week in a prior, like I'll be planning my week fully on
Hmm.
my Saturday, Sundays, that I'll be fixing the schedules for each and every client. On the weekends, I'll be asking that when are you available for the next week. I'll be
Hmm.
putting a calendar for them. I'll be giving the schedules for them, and I'll be scheduling all the workout plans for them very early. So because see, we can't train each and every client the same.
Correct.
Exercise also should be very different. For a client with slip disc can't be trained in the same way that a client with normal body have, right?
Correct.
They have so much of limitations to the body. So I will be always planning, scheduling it very before
Hmm.
meeting the clients, and the timings as well is like very fixed for each and every client, that this is the slot for them. So that
Okay.
is the thing. So this is how I make my plan works, and I'll be obviously planning for me as well there. Like
Hmm.
when should I do my workout between all these timings and everything?
Correct.
Yeah, that is
And
a
and how do you manage your sleep timings? Do you sleep exactly the same time throughout every day, or it has to change because someday you are working with a US client and you get late?
okay.
How does that work?
So the night times I don't have much clients. Night is like
Okay.
10:30 to 11. I will be in the bed for sure.
Okay.
But
Okay.
USA client is like, so I'll be doing her time. I think morning 6 a.m. is here 4:30. So that is the
Right. Right.
morning 6 a.m. is here 4:30. So I'll be training my USA client in the evenings.
Okay.
And my Singapore client, I usually train some days in early mornings, like around 5:15, 5:20 in the mornings.
Wow.
Okay, so her timings different. And another thing is that people have different schedules of their office in the
Correct. Correct.
abroad as well.
Correct.
So likewise, they also plan the day. So
Yeah.
it's not only about the Indian time and this thing, they plan according to their office time, working
Hmm.
times as well. So that is the thing.
So just to again know a little bit more about you, generally, like what is your daily schedule? How does your day looks like? So you wake up what around 4:30, 5? I don't know. How does it go?
Okay. So I normally wake up around six
Six.
ish.
Okay.
Yeah, 6 ish I'll wake up. So that is a time that I do some meditation. I'll do read book. Then I go to my first class, which is fixed for Monday to Friday. At 7 a.m. to 8 a.m., I have a group class where all the
Okay.
women are there.
Okay.
So, group class. Then my day starts. Then I'll be having all the days don't look the same as well.
Of
So
course.
I can't fix my schedule like my job starts at 7 a.m. and ends at 5 p.m. So it may get longer to 9 p.m. sometimes. It may go
Correct.
longer to 10 o'clock. So each day is a different day for me. So
Correct.
every day I can't tell that these are my schedules. There
Hmm.
are the days that I work out in the evenings because I have full morning back-to-back classes.
Correct.
There are the days that I work out in the morning because evenings I have back classes. It's
Hmm.
like that. So I should always be keep changing my schedules according to my clients' requirements. That is the thing. Yeah.
So you train only females, right? That is the
Yes.
way it is.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Any particular reason why you chose to only focus on the females?
Yes, there is a reason. So there is so before I was working under a gym. So there I used to train both male as well as female.
Hmm.
But my platform I basically want to build for female because see in a group class, let's say I'm gonna take both men and women. I have seen women who don't want to be trained by a men or don't want to work out in front of a men. Like there are people who feels that hesitance little bit. I don't want to be
Okay.
in that platform. So I want to focus on that kind of population where the women feel more comfortable. Women feel good when while working out. They don't want to get worried about any stuff. For that matter, even the dress, even anything.
Um,
So I have seen women struggling in all that aspect in the gym as well. They want to be trained under a woman trainer, but most of the fitness centers nowadays having male population, trainers more.
True.
Okay, it's very less female trainers available actually on the industry. And because of this thing, I used to feel like I should start something, especially for women. They are special. They should be treated in the way that they are meant to be.
Hmm.
So and the intensity, and I have feeling that women and men train different.
Of
Like
course. Yeah. Yeah.
like both have different body forms, both
Correct.
have different capabilities, both have their own things. So I think if we focus on one kind of people, let's say I for me as a woman, I know how the woman feels, right? I can connect more. They can tell their problems
Yeah.
very open. Even in
Yeah.
the class, in front of many women, they can speak out loud.
Yeah.
So if one man is there in the class, they may not speak the way that they
Correct.
are,
Correct.
right?
Correct. Correct.
So that is the intention. I want to make them more confident about themselves. They want to make them more feel comfortable in the workout. That is the intention of mine. Yeah.
Yeah. I think you are right. While of course there are men trainers who are training women and all of that, but um, the comfort that probably women have with each other is always going to be different as compared to having,
Yes.
and sometimes men don't understand a lot of women issues, so
Yes.
I think it sometimes has some kind of communication gaps there. So really amazing thought, and all the best for your platform. I hope it just grows and grows, and we probably call you back someday when you have a $100 million company, something like
Oh my God.
that. Let's hope for that. All my
Yeah.
wishes for that. Um, so again, coming back to different kind of clients, and maybe even a lot of people are who are watching our podcast. Um, what are the top three challenges, health issues that you have come across in your clients? And then maybe we can talk about at least something basic that people can do, like I'm sure PCOD could be one, obesity could be another one, maybe something to do with post pregnancy, but if you could just give them quick tips also on basic things that they can do on their own.
Okay. So basically, like more than half of the population is actually working in the corporate base, where people are sitting for prolonged hours and
Yeah.
working.
Yeah.
So basically, that is a major problem I feel nowadays. People with lower back pain is very more. Like
Correct.
it's too much. It's
Yeah.
too much because they're sitting for long hours and they're not even realizing it. This back pain is because of sitting.
Correct.
They are just thinking, I have back pain. Why?
Mm.
I'm not doing anything, still I have back pain.
Yeah.
That is a major mistakes people are doing. I'm not doing anything. They're not even bothered that they are sitting for a long time. That is the main thing that they are doing.
Yeah.
So I always feel the people who's in this corporate field as well as any kind of platform where they should be sitting and working for prolonged hours, like you should be always thinking about your body that you're sitting for 1 hour. Now let's walk for 5 minutes, at least 5 minutes, like a walk, brisk walk or anything. So that makes your body not in that position for very long time. And you may not even know that in the while you're working out, if you're stressed or anything, your posture may also change. Your
Hmm.
neck may come front, your shoulder may slouch. Everything happens, but people don't observe all these things in the pressure of working. So I always feel that because I being in that position, I am very aware of that thing, because after being in this corporate for very long time, I started getting lots of pain in my body, because neck pain started coming, back pain started coming. So I know that thing. So I feel that that is a major problem nowadays. People with lower back pain is very common.
Okay.
So that may not even that worst thing what happens is like disc injury.
Hmm.
Nothing they are doing, they are not lifting, they are not doing any activities, but still they are having all these problems. So
Okay.
one thing is that and that is, I think that is common for both men and women. There's
Hmm.
lower back issues both common for men and women. The other thing that women facing is like, as you said, it's PCOD, which is
Okay.
very common now, very common now. All the girls, one are like 10 girls in that 9 girls have PCOD problem. Thyroid issue is also becoming a very common issue now.
Hmm.
And obesity for sure, yeah, they are all the people who is not taking care of many things are getting obese. Like it's not a very and it's very common now.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like to overweight everybody is actually,
Yeah.
like it's become very common that nobody takes care of all these things until and unless that obesity leads to some other issue.
Some problem. Correct.
Yeah. So this obesity will gradually leads to you'll not get the periods gradually. You'll stop getting
Right.
periods and everything.
Right.
Then they start observing this is the problem.
Correct.
So these are the major issues that women's facing nowadays. Yeah, these are the major issue that my clients also have. Yeah.
And people, especially people who get into PCOD or obesity or thyroid issues. Um, I don't know the origin of PCOD or thyroid, but can women generally do something to avoid getting into a PCOD or thyroid problem? Do you think they have some kind of option to not
Yeah.
let that happen?
So the thing is, like I told you, right? Before getting a problem, you should have that solution in your hand.
Correct.
So you should not approach fitness or nutrition because just because like you should be thinking about that before it even starts. Like
Yeah.
before the health goes worse,
Yeah.
start thinking about your health.
Yes.
So it's not, most people do this mistake is like once they get into this problem they start thinking about fitness, as I have mentioned you earlier. So
Correct.
I always feel that people who is working out, people who is eating healthy and all stuff, which they have a good lifestyle, they have a good sleeping cycle, will
Hmm.
not have much issues in their life,
Okay.
actually, for that matter.
Okay.
So this PCOD, hyperthyroid, for that matter, any health condition that people face nowadays, it's because of their lifestyle, what they're leading. So people may do workout, people may eat healthy, but they're not sleeping for at least 8 hours, or they're sleeping for 2 3 hours. They also
Hmm.
have issue. So each and every part in the life have a particular role to play with. So
Right.
you should be feeding it properly. You should be nourishing it properly. That your body is accepting all that. Your body is healing all the things and everything. So that is where people are lacking. That people think that everything I'm doing proper, but still I have problems. It's not
Hmm.
that, something or other thing which they lack is the leading or causing that issue what they are facing.
True.
So yeah, that is the thing.
Yeah, I think in general, of course. So I'm like I can't be competing with you, but I'm also um, somebody who takes care of fitness. I'm pretty um, motivated usually. To at least work out or run. At least 3 times a week. So
We,
because I can't do it more than that. I tried, but my schedule doesn't allow me. But at least 3 times I try. If sometimes on the weekdays I'm not able to complete, then I make sure I do it on the weekends because I get
Good.
time.
Very good.
But I at least 3 times I make sure, before closing the week on Sunday, I should feel good that 3 बार तो मैंने कर लिया, 3 times I did. So I feel people who are watching, I think this is very important that before you get into any physical problems, I think it's important for you to already start something related to fitness. As they always say, right? Precaution is better than cure. So
Yeah.
don't rush to taking care of your body when the body starts saying that, hey, you are not treating me well. Before that, you should do something.
Correct.
Definitely follow Keerthana on our social media. You can ask her probably some questions and in comments, and she may respond to you guys. But please feel motivated and do something about your body before it kind of becomes a big deal, right? I think another part that I want to really talk to you about is eating habits, and um, especially being Indians, you know how it is, right? So, so I think I became very conscious of my eating habits when I was one point of a time I was so. I think I want to touch base on something very important, which is also eating habits, right? Nutrition and being Indians, you know how it is, right? How our food is and how we love sweets. And I think even after being very fitness conscious, somewhere I had left my fitness aside for maybe 4 or 5 years, and I had gone to around 104, 105 kg. I don't look like that now, but I used to be that big. And during COVID, I think a lot of people got very encouraged, to take care of their body and fitness. And same thing happened with me as well. So I became very conscious about my eating habits, my carbs that I'm taking. And then I was also calculating every day how much am I consuming, and I'm very, very focused. So it became very good eventually for me, and now I manage those habits. Like I try to cheat on Sundays, but at least from Monday to Saturday I try not to cheat. But for our audience, Keerthana, and I'm sure you know much more than me, so what would you suggest in general? um, and I know after you cross 40, eating habits have to change. You can't eat like how you are
Yes.
when you are 20, when you are 30 also, right? But 35 onwards, it has to shift. So what would you suggest to youngsters as well as people who've grown beyond 40 now?
So I always say that follow a sustainable diet. Okay. Sustainable diet is something that you don't want to cut out everything in your life what you're normally eating.
Hmm.
Let's say you are going to a fitness trainer, you want to lose 10 kg.
Hmm.
The trainer is telling, or anyone, instructor is telling, so I'm telling you, eat 2 times salad and 1 time you have some shake.
Hmm.
Like, and it will reduce your, it will give you a result so fast and everything. I don't believe in such kind of things, okay?
Same here. Yeah.
Because sustainable diet is one thing that you should be able to follow your lifelong, lifetime.
Correct.
It's
Correct.
it's not something that you want to lose weight or gain weight you're following now. What if after, let's say you are losing that 10 pounds in some 1 or 2 months, let's say you're losing it. So after that, how will you eat? Will you eat this 2 times salad and 1 time shake for entire lifetime?
Forever.
Never. We can't do
Exactly.
it, right?
Exactly.
As human beings, according to our culture and our habits, we should plan our schedules.
True. True.
It's not that we should be eating all the time salads and lose the weight. I'm not a person who encourages my client to do that way.
Hmm.
Let your result be very slow. Let the weight reduce like 1 pound or 2 pound, 3 pound in a month. It's enough, more than enough. It's just that you should be going with that pace by following the diet that you already consuming. But you can make the changes in the quantity size.
Hmm.
You can make that portion control. You can add some more things which makes your body a little more good. So these are the small things I make my clients to do. And we have a nutritionist as well in my platform
Great.
where I give the diet plans to the clients, and I make sure that the diet plan is proper in such a way that they are not cutting too much of carbs, too much of protein, so
Yeah.
much of things that they should not actually be cutting. For women, I'll tell you, so women is not supposed to cut too much of carbs
Hmm.
and be in so much of deficit in such a way that their hormones start changing.
Hmm.
Okay. So if your fat percentage drops below a level,
Hmm.
it starts changing your body, as
Oh,
well as your
really?
hormones start fluctuating, which leads to many other issues.
Okay.
Okay. And it's very important. Now, I think most of the people are seeing the carbohydrate as a very bad person in their life. It's
Yeah.
not really that.
It's not.
It's
Yeah.
just the portion that you should be
Correct.
taking care.
Correct.
That's all the thing it should be. You should not see any food as like, even if you say sugar, you're cutting the natural sugar you will be having, but still people may have the temptation to eat one time at least one motisur. Like
Yes.
they feel like that. You should not have a very bad relationship with the food. You
Correct.
should always enjoy what you're eating.
Yes.
Just make sure mindful that what you're eating.
True.
Well, okay, let's say that instead of having three motichur, have one.
Have
It's
one.
fine. Have one. So
Yeah.
that is a portion control that you can be. You should be
Yeah.
mindful about what you're eating.
Yeah.
So if you have the habit of eating every day two motichur, make it starting. You make it to weekly at least two times you are eating. Then
Hmm.
start eating one time. Then make it less. It's like that. I never say completely stop it,
Yeah.
because whenever you start forcing your body to do something,
Hmm.
don't do it, the body start craving it more, and
Hmm.
you tend to overeat. You
Yes.
tend to make that as a problem. So whenever you eat one time also, you feel, oh my god, I ate it, now I should burn more
Guilt.
calories.
Yeah. Yeah.
That doesn't work that. So
Yeah.
that is a basic thing. Yes.
Wow, I'm sure your clients are gonna love you because you talk, you don't talk like the typical, strict guys, but you understand, and then I think slow and steady wins the race,
Yes.
right? It's always and that stays with you. I have heard of a lot of people who just say, okay, I'm having only one apple a day now. They go on such strict diets that it's not good for your body. It will weaken you. And you can't sustain it, like you rightly said. So
Yeah.
portion control, I think, figuring out counting your calories, anything that you suggest for people to, how do they count their calories? And there is one app that I was using, which, because we have Indian food, and lot of whatever that you search for are usually American, and outside India apps. They don't talk about the food that we eat. So it was not easy to figure out, अगर मैंने एक कटोरी छोले खा लिए, या एक कटोरी राजमा खाया, या दो कटोरी दाल पिया, तो कितना मैंने कंज्यूम किया, what is the carbs in one roti, one paratha, one aloo paratha. I was not able to get all these details. But I got one app that actually helped me. But before I
Okay.
say the name of the app, I want to know from you if you would recommend anything. Uh,
So I'm not a person I eat by counting calories at all.
oh,
I don't
really?
eat by counting calories,
Okay.
but I know what I see. The body types are different. Okay. So my activity level is very different from other person. So
Right.
let's say I am a dancer as well. I'm a fitness trainer,
Right.
and I have lots of things that I'm very physically active.
Hmm.
So let's say my deficit may be looking like around 1,300. Let's say 1,300 calories is something that I should eat,
Hmm.
but you see, my physical activity support doesn't support to eat 1,300 calories.
Yes.
I will starve. I will
Yes.
starve. So let's say I'm sitting and working whole day. I'm just going to the gym for working out for 1 hour. Then this calorie may work for me.
Hmm.
According to the body types, according to the requirements, it's not about deficit or surplus. It's about the requirement of the body. You should be fueled by the body. You should not be starving whole time. So
Hmm.
that is my thing. Okay, I never
Okay.
count my calories, but I do have a track of how much proteins I'm eating, how much carbs I'm eating. Like I know
Okay.
how much to eat it. Like I
Okay.
should be feeling full after eating. It's not that I should be starving. I want more and more after eating
Right.
something. So that is the thing. I always feel that instead of being so much of focused on counting calories, you should be mindful. So there is a way of plating it.
Hmm.
You should be like one fourth will be carbohydrate, and you should be
Hmm.
having your proteins in this, you should be having your fibers in this. So these are the things that we focused on a meal. Okay, so
Okay.
I think basic, if you follow this thing, if you have all your contents in your plate, like let's say carb is there, let's say protein, fiber, most of the issues will be sorted. It's not about being always you eat this much, that much. What if you starve a little bit more?
Hmm.
Nothing wrong in eating 100 calories extra if you're feeling starving or anything.
Hmm.
Just so if you feel like your body needs more food than what you're consuming, so eat more, work out like 10 minutes more, like
Hmm.
increase your physical activity level before, so it will be that much. I don't feel like you should take food so serious that you should be very strict. No, I can't eat that another 50 more calories. No, I don't think that all a sustainable thing. There are days that you should be eating a little bit more. Festival comes,
Yeah,
your vacations go like comes,
of course.
parties comes, everything comes.
Correct.
Have that thing, thing that food is to enjoy. I am a very foodie person. Food is to enjoy, and life we are living to have like more fun, to enjoy it and feel
Yes.
it, right? There
Yes.
is no point of restricting so much of things in life, I feel. Yeah.
Wow. You are the first fitness trainer I'm hearing who's so good with having all kind of food, but also trying to balance it out. Really amazing. I'm sure your clients love you, and I'm wondering if I was your client, I would also love you. So amazing. And coming back to maybe the whole lifestyle thing, the sleep patterns, um, and a lot of this whole thing about vegan food, and then gluten free, and all of that. So what is your take in general? I personally have actually seen results when I reduced gluten in my diet, especially maida, right? The white flour is definitely not, I don't know, is what do you feel, but I think it's definitely difficult to digest. um Sweets, of course, but I have a sweet tooth, so I am not able to avoid sweets much. But I try to control it, and I try to block my days. But in general, what is your philosophy on all these things, vegan, gluten, all these things?
So basically, I feel people's requirements are different. So I had a client who is vegan. Okay,
Okay.
so the diet plan that we gave was completely vegan. We prepared the chart. My nutritionist prepared that way. Well, don't blame telling the people who choose to be in such a way. They should not. No, you should be eating X. Why are you vegan? I don't question them.
Okay.
It's just their choice of food. It's just their choice. I respect it. So, but other thing is that I have the point in having crash diets. There are so many kind of diets in the market now. Keto
Hmm.
diet
Yeah.
and so much kind of diets are there in the market. I feel if you have that intermittent fasting and everything,
Hmm.
you should see your body, how your body works for that. I don't tell that you don't try at all.
Ah,
Okay. For some it works, but for not for everyone. You should accept that. So if it's not working for your body, you should not blame your body not accepting it. So people, even though they are feeling so much tired, even though they are feeling so much nauseated, vomiting, they are not feeling, at the end of the day, they are not feeling the day that they lived or anything like that.
yeah.
That's where the body is showing the sign that the body is not taking that what you're doing.
Correct.
Right.
Correct.
So you should be ready to accept that factor and
Right.
take a next step to change it.
Correct.
One celebrity is following this kind of diet. Why it's not working for me is not a question for that.
Yeah.
Like it's not going to give you answer for their diet. So your
Correct.
body is different, their body is different. Sometimes it will not work what others have.
Yeah.
Even people have that thing, see in the social media what others are doing and try to follow in their thing. So these people who is celebrities or anything will be consulting with a very health professional, and
Yes.
they will be following all that things
True.
according to their health condition and everything. People who are having different health condition and different body, how we are supposed to do the same thing that others do, right?
Hmm.
So I always have that thing in the food thing as well as in the fitness thing. You don't have to make a particular, this is the standard of following it. Okay. For
Ah.
that matter, I'll say that like in the food, I told you, right, there are so much of diets, everything will not work. In the fitness as well as, I feel I am a fitness trainer where strength and conditioning is my main aspect. So
Hmm.
we work with weights. So I train my clients with the weights.
Hmm.
But I am not a person who tells that you should definitely work with weights. So there will be women or there will be anyone who don't like to do weights,
Right.
right? So I always feel that they should be training according to their interest, like according to their motive, according to their goal. Everyone should not be treated in the same way, is my feeling. So if people are ready to go for a dance fitness, yeah, anyway, at the end of the day, body should be moved, right? So
Yeah.
that is the intention. It's not, they can choose what they want to. That is the thing.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah, I think awesome, Keerthana. Amazing to know what you're doing, what you're thinking. I think uh, एक question जो मेरे दिमाग में आ रहा है, how do you keep yourself updated? How do you learn so much about fitness, about the human body? How do you keep yourself updated?
So I feel more than what we study in something called certification or anything, it's all
Hmm.
the experience that come from the people. When we
Yes.
handle different kind of people, we are into different kind of situation, we are different kind of challenges. That makes us learn more than what we learn exactly in, like, about human anatomy or physiology, anything. So many things will not work the same what the book says or anything. There
True.
are problems that come across. We, that is a way that we learn more when we
Hmm.
handle more clients in this fitness field, especially. That is the way that it works more, I feel. Yeah. And there are some influences that I like to be seen in the Instagram as well. As I actually have that dream of especially focusing on injury based, problem based, like, let's
Acha.
say, yeah.
Okay.
So people who is having different kind of pains and everything, if we are able to give them a solution for the pain, it feels better for us. Actually,
Hmm.
it's kind of a big help for a population. Yeah.
And do you apart from the influencers, any books that you read or any publications that you monthly publications or newsletters that you like subscribe to?
It's like what we get from the social media is the main thing that I see.
Okay.
And I'll be keeping on reading the books that we already did in the certification, because it always,
Okay.
we should always be remembering things what
Keep
we learned,
reviewing.
right?
Yes.
So we have a proper theory based books and everything we have. So it's, that is the one thing that I keep on reading it whenever we feel like something is missing here and there. When we feel this should be read again, we feel that, right? So
Hmm.
that's where we go back and start from the basics. Yeah.
Okay. Or you know I know your platform is an online platform and you are helping people through the web, right? um, काफी लोगों को एक मिसकॉन्सेप्शन होता है कि अगर मुझे फिटनेस में जाना है या फिटनेस जर्नी शुरू करनी है तो सबसे पहले जाके जिम का सब्सक्रिप्शन लेते हैं. दे विल काइंड ऑफ ब्लॉक 10,000 20,000 rupees in that membership,
Mhm.
and then sometimes they go for a week and then they stop,
Yeah.
and then slowly the money, the guilt comes in that, oh, I paid for it, but I'm not using it, but they don't go. What I have seen and what I realize is that gym is not the most important part of the journey, but you can also do a lot of things at home. You can have a small kind of home gym, or and if you can go to the gym, great. But if you can't, also I feel there is a lot of things you can do. So I want to know from you that because you're doing it online, what are the reasons that you chose it to be, more online?
So the thing is, like, see, in the starting of a fitness journey, let's say, like a man is taking a decision that I want to focus on the fitness. Starting a gym or like going to a gym or anything, it's a good thing. As you told, it's a very good thing that. But what if they are not motivated every day to go to the
Correct.
gym?
Correct.
So it's like, in the starting of your fitness journey, you may not be motivated to go every day to a place and work out and come back, right?
Yeah.
So this is the thing. People who do that is really amazing. I'm not denying that thing.
Yeah.
But for me, why I focused on the online is that, let's say you're starting a journey with me. You are just in your own place. You're in
Hmm.
your home. You can wear your comfortable dress. You
Hmm.
can make that feel as fitness is not a very big thing. So when you go for a
Yeah.
platform and work out, you should be very aware of many things. You should
Hmm.
be dressed properly. You should make that time. If you're staying very far away from that, you should take a vehicle or you should walk to a place and go.
Yes.
So there are so much of calculations to be done. So home workout is more simple. You don't
Hmm.
want to think about much things other than being there on the time.
Hmm.
Right. You can wear your comfortable dress. You can be there on the in front of your screen, which is very easy nowadays to be on screen on all the time. So
Right.
that is the thing where I focused on the online clients, and there are people who is finding very difficulty in going to a gym and workout. I've seen people who's not making that time, at least 1 hour time. So for that
Hmm.
1 hour time, you should make the preparation half an hour before. You should
Correct.
be dressing up. You
Correct.
should be going to that place and everything. So there are so many people who is actually having this thing. And one more thing is that as my platform is women, there are women who hesitant to work out in the where men are working out,
Oh, okay.
where they are there are people who feels an anxiety over so much of people, seeing so much of people
Correct.
who don't want to be in the crowd and work out. So
Hmm.
there are so many aspects for this as well.
Yeah.
So these are the major reasons that I started doing this online platform in starting. Definitely in the future, I may do the offline as well. But I always feel that I should be building an online platform where the people who is not available, who's not ready to go to a platform and work out, let them work out in the home.
Right.
Anyway, fitness, you should be moving your body at the end of your day. So you can do it at your home as well. It's not a thing that you should always be in a place and work out. You can do workout anywhere.
Anywhere.
That is the idea.
And
Yeah.
there are so many body weight based exercises, so you don't need
Yes.
anything else. All you need like is a mat, and you know that you're done. Like, but in your generally in your workouts, what is the balance you make in terms of with weights, without weights, cardio? How do you plan it?
So, see, my plans differ. Say, I give them plan like they can choose their plan. So in the gym, you should be paying a fixed amount of rupees for all the days in a week, and you can go whatever days. So
Hmm.
my plan is like you can choose a number of days you want in a week. So it starts
Okay.
from 3 days. You
Hmm.
can extend till 5 days in a week.
Hmm.
Okay. And another thing is that I'll be scheduling in such a way if the member is taking a 3 day plan. I'll be focusing upper body, lower body, and cardio apps. Everything will be
Okay.
focused for sure.
Okay.
And let's say people don't have access to weights at all.
Hmm.
I'll be making them to do with the bottles filled with water.
Oh,
So one
really?
liter of water, two bottles filled with water makes the same weight. It's 1 kg, right? So I don't tell that you need a particular equipment to do workout. Again,
Right.
you can use your things around to do workout.
Oh,
That
wow.
is also another thing. Yeah.
Very creative. Eventually, at some stage, you would also suggest them to buy some equipments at home. When do you think that time comes when? And I think the question also is for a beginner. Let's
Mm.
let's talk about someone who wants to start the journey. You know, who has some back pains or something, and they're thinking that karna hai, but they are just stuck in that loop. You know, they're not able to take the first step.
Mm-hmm.
So what would you suggest? What is the first step that they can take? And um, maybe after 3 months of showing, you know, perseverance in at least that, then they can decide on the second step. So what would you suggest to people who want to start something?
Want to start something? See, first the thing is like you be in that time as a first thing. So
Uh,
when you're planning for something, it's not very important that you should be motivated every day to do the workout. You should always think that people who is continuously working out in the gym, you're seeing some people who is continuously working out the gym, and you're thinking they have so much of motivation in their life to do that certain thing. No, it's not the answer.
yeah.
See, as a fitness trainer, I'm not motivated every time to go to gym and work out.
Mhm.
There are days that you don't want to work out, but
Correct.
still you show up, right? So first basic thing is that you show up on the time.
Hmm.
Okay. Even 15 minutes is fine. Yeah, but
Hmm.
still you're there at that particular time. You're doing something. So that becomes a habit.
Yeah.
So eating at a particular time is a habit for your life, right? That is very important for your life. You make it as a habit that
Hmm.
you be there at that time. That is the first step. You be present in that time. You do something. If you don't want to do exactly the same thing. So the what we do as a personal clients, we have clients, we motivate the clients to do it. Definitely,
Hmm.
if they are present on the time, they are forced to do it, I can say. But like if they're really not well, I appreciate it. You can take a break, you can have that time and everything. But just because you're not motivated is not the answer that you don't want to work out. Nobody is motivated to do workout. Nobody is don't want to put your body into a stress, right?
Correct.
Like working out is a proper stress, and
Correct.
your brain also don't want your body to be in stress, right?
Correct.
So that is the thing. So you should believe that this is a habit that I should follow in your life. You should be present at that time. So once you start following for a week, the second
Hmm.
week obviously you will show up for another week. For a month, then you start showing up, then that becomes a routine in your life. You
Hmm.
don't want to skip. So that is the way that you can start. It's not that every day should not, you should not expect that also. Every workout day should be perfect. I should do all the workouts. I
Correct.
should not miss anything. So there are days, let's say you're doing 8 workouts in a day. Next day, maybe you will be doing only 5 workouts. Enough. You should understand that every day is not the same day,
Correct.
and every day is not having a great energy to do workout, but still you show up. That is a basic rule of starting a fitness journey.
And of course, showing up is one thing, but somebody who probably can't go to the gym and who's starting from home, any basic exercises or anything that you would want to tell them that start with this, some people, I think a lot of people that I know start with walking. They're like, chalo, we are not able to do anything. Let's at least do 10,000 steps.
Okay.
I also feel sometimes people don't take precautions even in the walking. They don't stretch before, they don't stretch afterwards, they don't wear proper shoes. So doing it is one thing, doing it right is another thing, right? So
Yes, yes.
what would you suggest to people who ki, walking karna hai, to these are the few things that you should take care of. If you are doing it at home, at least these few things you can do every day or every second day. What would you suggest?
So the thing is, like, see, if you say take in case of walking, walking is something that we do every day. People do every day. That doesn't require any starting thing or anything like that, a warm up or anything. But let's say you're gonna run today,
Hmm.
so that requires an additional like you should be taking care. But because it's not activity that you do every day, right? That
Correct.
should have, you should be having, you should be preparing your body to that, because it's
Correct.
something we are doing extra. So
Hmm.
for that extra thing, you should be ready, your body should be warmed up, your blood flow should be proper everywhere. That, but the body should not get a sudden shock of running, right?
Hmm.
That is the point of having a warm up in our routine, right? So warm up is very important, cool down is very important. You're making your body up as a warm up, and then you're doing that per particular workout, then you're making it slow to the natural
Hmm.
pace, right? So that is how it works. Okay. And people who is starting very new, I don't tell that you do exact 1 hour of workout, because
Hmm.
every time it's like a thing that 1 hour of workout, it's
Hmm.
not every starting should be 1 hour. You can start with 15 minutes, increases to 20, increase slowly slowly, where your body will not feel that pain. So
Yeah.
a client who is starting is just new, you make them work out for 1 hour, their body will be in a great amount of pain, right?
Yeah.
Tomorrow to show up, even if
It'll
they
be
want to,
different.
their
Yeah.
body will not allow.
Yeah.
So that is a pace. Everything should be started in a pace. So you should not be motivated in one day. You're going to gym first day. Let me do all the workouts. Next day, can you wake up? No, you can't do it. So you think that this is my starting. Let me start with some squats.
Yeah.
Let's do some jumping jacks. Let's walk for treadmill for 10 minutes or
Yeah.
anything for that matter. Anything. Do everything in very less counts, less time. Come back. Next day, you increase 5% of that, whatever you did
Yes.
before. This is how it should progress. You should not feel that when others who already into this field are working out for 1.5 hour, doesn't mean as a beginner you should do the same.
Yeah. Don't
That is a
start
main
competing
point.
with them on day one, like.
Yeah. And people should not always also think that everybody don't have same goals. Bodybuilders
Yeah.
have different goals, right?
Yeah.
You should not force someone to work out like them, or you should not make them eat like them. Their goal is different and your goal is different. What
Yeah.
is your goal? That is a question.
Yeah.
So you should train according to your goal. You should not force anyone to train like others. So as a like I'm a fitness trainer, I should not tell my clients lift weight like me, you should do deadlift.
Hmm.
What if they don't want to? Right? So it's about their choice of working out how they want to train their
Yeah.
body. So we should respect all these things, and you should not judge on their choices as well. I always
Very
feel
good.
that.
Very good to know this. I have seen a lot of trainers, they call themselves certified, but then on day one, they will ask the clients to do, a lot of things, jump this, do this, and they'll try to push them. And then I have had I would say, I was lucky to also have some good trainers, and when I was in Mumbai, I was living in a area called Andheri,
Okay.
and my gym was just 2 minutes walk, fortunately for me,
Mm-hmm.
right? So I was very lucky to have the gym very close by, and this trainer, I took him as like a personal trainer, additionally, apart from what he was doing in the gym, but I was so fortunate I got this guy. He slowly, kind of just the way you were just mentioning right now, he just slowly increased my exercises. He would ask me also that, what is my goal? And then he will think about exercises accordingly. Diet, that time I was very lean. I had to actually put on weight at that time. So he said, he gave me guidance on that. So I think trainers really play a very important role. Now I'm kind of able to do it without the trainer because I have learned a lot from various trainers.
Yeah.
I still follow a lot of people on Instagram, and that just brings me to a very important question, that because I was trained by good trainers, I also understood the importance of the posture. and
Yeah.
and I have seen people, they go to the gym, they just start working out, they don't know what is the right angle, what is it, if they just start and they think they're doing a great job and they just boast about it. But I think it's very important to have the right posture, right? Otherwise it could lead to injuries. Your body muscles will get wrong shapes. I have seen people having one chest very strong, other chest not as strong, because they're not doing the right postures. So what would you say on the postures? How do you take care of all of that, especially being online?
So the thing is, it's very important to be in a good posture while working out.
Yeah.
So the thing is like, see, as we are online, we are training as well. We do take care of that thing a lot because
Hmm.
before starting a particular workout, I'll be showing a demo of how this is gonna be, and
Hmm.
I'll be pointing out the things that may go wrong.
Correct.
So see, nobody want to make a bad posture, right? It's a body don't know that thing, and body makes it without knowing it, right? So
Yeah.
as being in this field, also came across injuries. It's not that I am very perfect at the start from the starting.
Correct.
Also came across injuries. I know the points where we go wrong and everything. So we pointed that thing. So let's say we are gonna do one dumbbell press. So there are chances they make to the back side of the ear or to front of the hands or something like that. So we starting itself, I will point it out. Your hands
Yeah.
may go like this or like that. Don't do that. This is the correct way. So if
Yeah.
we point out, we are making the body aware that this is the mistakes. So they
True.
never do that mistake, right? So this is the way that I take. I show a demo. I make point out the mistakes that they can make. These are the way that we can train the client.
Okay.
Physical client, physical directly if you're present, it's more easy to correct a posture
Correct.
or anything. But in the online, we should be pointing out for sure so that they don't make a mistake. Yeah.
Yeah, I think, of course, there are a lot of videos that you can watch and you can follow some, good fitness guys as well. But again, people who are watching, please take care of your posture. It's very important to have the right posture. It can damage your muscles otherwise. So be very, very particular about it. In terms of supplements, Keerthana, again, a lot of people take different kinds of supplements and they have their own goals, right? Uh, and this also is connected probably with a lot of people getting heart attacks in the gym. Um, Very good built, but they are, dead in sleep, and so many things are happening to people. Um, what is your view on the supplements? Do you suggest any supplements, and how should be the transition from just a general normal life to people who start taking supplements?
So supplements is basically it's the whatever we are not able to meet through the food, we are taking it additional, right?
Yeah.
So I am personally taking supplements, but I don't recommend supplements to my clients, like until and unless they ask a query about that, right?
Hmm.
So, see, let's say they are eating good amount of protein. I'm a fitness trainer. You take protein powder is not the answer for that. So, if your food is completely packed with all the things, whatever you are getting,
Hmm.
then don't take supplements, not required. So it's
Yeah.
very difficult to, in Indian meals for that matter, it's very difficult to meet protein in everyday life,
Yeah.
right? So there
Yeah.
are people who is vegetarian, there are people who can't eat chicken every day, so these are the places where we lack protein. So if they are
Hmm.
ready to meet up with some other food sources, then that's good. There is not required that everybody should consume this much amount of protein as well. There is a
Hmm.
limitation. So it's like, you know, it's according to the goal that you are doing. So if they don't want to take supplements, I don't want them to force and tell them to take the supplement. I don't recommend supplements like that. So and I always feel that according to my certification, I am not authorized to suggest
Just
supplements.
supplements.
So yeah, suggest supplements. So I don't do that. So until unless a health professional or a proper nutritionist or dietitian tell them to take,
Hmm.
then they can look forward it, because people do have different kind of health issues, like in blood test something will be varied and everything, right?
Hmm.
So
Hmm.
accordingly, different brands of protein powders will be good for something else. So I can't predict that this brand will be good for them. So I
Yeah.
basically don't suggest protein powders to my clients or any
Okay.
other supplements for that matter, until unless they are being suggested from a health professional and everything. And I want to tell all the audience that you don't take anything by seeing others. Whatever
Yeah.
working for others may not work for you.
Yeah.
It may contradict. Okay. So according to your condition, so people who is having kidney conditions and everything can't take creatine much, because it's very difficult to digest and everything.
Digest
So that
creatine.
are the basic things, like very basic things. So
Hmm.
if they want to take supplements, you should be like seeing your body. You should be checking your body whether it's all proper, and then consult with a health professional. Then go for it. That is the thing. Yeah. I don't even say that is very bad for. I am a person taking supplements. I don't say that taking supplements is bad. I don't either say that if you are not taking supplements, it's very bad.
Hmm.
It's not that. It's all about the body types, their requirement, their goal, and everything. Yeah, that is the thing.
And uh, I think again, because of supplements, I just thought about people who grow older, in age, and especially I think a lot of people who don't work out throughout their age after 60, after 7, 65. Um, what do you recommend? Should they start at least then? And I see a lot of people also getting a little weaker in their older days because they don't exercise throughout their lives. But then is it recommended for them to at least get started when they realize this? And um, anything in the diet that they should be careful of, or any supplements that they should take, especially after 60?
The supplement wise, I don't recommend to any age groups for that matter, even though they are old or anything.
Okay.
So, but health wise, I say if you are feeling that health conscious at the age of 60, start doing it. It's not,
Hmm.
I'm not telling you do gym, you do that, this. You can like choose walking for 30 minutes. You can
Hmm.
do it for 3 times in a week. That is the way. So, if health is actually not a thing that you should fix in the mind, oh, now I should start doing. It's like a
Yeah.
habit you should be making as a lifestyle.
The lifestyle.
Yeah, it's like a lifestyle where you should be following like whatever other things you are doing in your life,
Correct.
right? So that is the thing. So whenever you feel like 60s or 70s, whatever the age may be, if you are feeling at 20s, you should start doing. Now we can see that so many kids are also started doing workouts.
Yeah.
So people are giving that much care and concern that workout. So many people are aware that it's an important part in the life to be fit and to be in a healthy way, right? So that kind of people will take steps from very long before. So before coming any problem start approaching them, they would have already taken a precaution by doing workouts and everything. So I don't see that age or any other thing is a barricade for doing a workout. Do whenever you feel. If you feel like to start, you should start it. You don't want to wait for something to come up to start working out or anything like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Switching gears, Kirtana, talking about your dancing and choreography.
Okay.
What is going on currently? What all things are you doing in that space? And how do you, what kind of dance do you do? Tell us a little bit about that.
Okay, so dance basically I am into hip hop. So, but I
Okay.
do teach Bollywood, freestyle, all this stuff. So, okay. So I've been trained from a institute from like recently I got a certified like little bit certification. So it's like a 1 month plan where you go there, learn for dance. Still I go for workshops. See,
Hmm.
even as a choreographer and everything, these are the industries that have a ocean to learn.
Correct.
You have lots of things to learn and learn. So I keep learning it also. I
Hmm.
keep teaching it also. So I have some clients which I do take classes, yeah, for dance as well. But the thing is, like, this is an area that you should not feel that you are a choreographer now, everything is done. This is an area where you should keep on learning, learning, learning.
Yes.
So there's like a vast ocean. So one artist will be different from the other artist,
True.
and you will be having something to learn from the other artist for sure. So this is the thing, and dance is mostly like people are like very this thing nowadays. They want to do something by seeing so much of reels and everything in the
Hmm.
Instagram and everything. People feel I also want to dance a little bit. So whatever I seen in Bangalore crowd is like they want to dance the reels. They want to feel good in the reels. So that are the different aspects of dance nowadays. It's becoming famous like by seeing on the YouTube and Instagram, I guess. So yeah, this is dancing to the trending songs first, like sounds fun and everything. Yeah, that is a dance thing. So I do choreographies for the competitions and everything. So there are people who ask for that also. Yeah, these are my dance things. Dance is like fun where we should make entertain people. They should not feel oh,
Yeah.
the full difficult, difficult. We should have a little bit fun with them. Yeah.
Yeah, I think I agree. There are a lot of people with left leg, two left legs, so they don't dance properly, but they are asked in marriage functions, to perform, or in corporate functions. So I think you can always keep a mix of difficult and easy together. Um,
Even the dance is becoming a trend because of this corporate events and parties. People want to outshine themselves in the
yes,
parties to impress
yes.
and everything. So there are people who literally came to me and said, "You just teach me some moments where I can impress some people." Like toba toba kind of steps and all is there, right? So people are actually obsessed with that kind of dance actually.
And it's not easy. It's not easy. Toba Toba is not easy, right? Toba Toba is a
By
little
seeing it,
difficult.
everything feels easy. When they start doing the basics, oh,
Exactly.
now I know. I don't know this. That is a thing.
Awesome, yaar. So choreography is going on, dancing is going on, fitness is going on. Uh, StrongHer as an application and as an online training platform is going on. My question now is, what who are your inspirations? Like, what motivates you to do so much? uh, what are the people who are the people you're following, who are the people who inspired you to do all of this? Tell us a little bit about that.
Okay. The first thing when I started my fitness journey, before starting my fitness journey, why I chose to be in this is like when I got a bad injury, I was struggling a lot to get over it. It was like
Hmm.
a very big thing what I survived in my life. So
Really?
still that, yeah. So it's like I had a neck injury. Okay, it's like a C3 spine disc very minor, but the pain was too much
Hmm.
because of working for prolonged hours. So that is where I thought that I want to help these kind of people. I want
Hmm.
to train people to recover from all these injuries, to build a good lifestyle. That was my motive starting this. Okay,
Okay.
and in Instagram, if I say I have some influencers that I literally like. One of us Nitya Neelambat, and another
Okay.
is Puneet Rao. So these people, I feel these people make fitness more easy.
Okay.
So it's like you feel them by seeing them. So it's not a hard thing to follow.
Hmm.
It's just the thing in another thing in life. Okay,
Hmm.
so many people approach fitness as a very big thing, like
Correct.
oh, this should be done, that should be done, this much should be done. It's very easy thing. And Puneet Rao basically talks about women's a lot. Like I love him very much for that thing. He talks about so many concepts which women takes it very wrong, like women
Okay.
requirements of women. So that are the areas I I actually don't follow because of aesthetics of body. I follow
Hmm.
because of the information they are giving.
Knowledge.
So
Yeah.
valid information in knowledge, what they're spreading it is too good. So
Hmm.
that is where I follow people like that. Yeah, it's just not the body aesthetics actually
Yeah.
nowadays. You should believe that there is fitness is more than that. It's
True,
not
true,
about looking lean or fat or something. It doesn't matter.
true.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Mhm.
there are different age groups. They have different goals in that sense. Like somebody in 20s want to look very shredded and muscular, and then there are people like me at my age feel like, okay, even if you're fit and you feel fit, I think that is enough. So I think it varies, and I think what I see today when I am talking to you is that you feel that you want to be open to what every client's body needs. You are very customized in that thought process, that I don't want to implement just one thing on everyone. It's not one solution that fits all. I understand what is their lifestyle, what is their life condition, what can they eat, what is the time they have every day or in every week, and then you think about it together for them. So I think that's a very good thing. I also feel you are not very strict when it comes to eating habits, and when it comes to a lot of things. So uh, I think that is the most unique thing I saw today in our meeting, honestly, because generally when you meet people, especially fitness trainers, and they are always talking about strictness. It's always talking, don't do this, sugar is a complete no, you know but you're the first one who's saying, okay, motichur ka laddu ek khana hai to ek kha sakte ho. So slowly
Yeah.
you kind of move there. That is so good, that is so unique, and I really wish you amazing journey ahead, Keerthana. Anything that you want to say to our users and listeners, any message for anyone?
Yeah, so this is the thing. You don't want to wait for a cause or anything. You just start moving your body. You
Yeah,
just start moving your body.
yeah,
That's what in StrongHer platform I want to bring many activities like dance fitness, animal flow. There are so many fitness, different fitness aspects. So I
yeah,
don't want to just restrict my plan to just one kind of fitness. There should be different kind of fitness where people should choose what they want, yoga and everything. So this is my motive. You choose what your body is. You feel, no, this is fun. Do that fun activity. You just focus on what you enjoy. Don't
hmm,
restrict, don't think that gym is only the way, or this is the particular way that we should maintain the fitness. Fitness is not something that only gym or working out in a particular pattern. You can change your pattern, you can find your pattern. That is the way. So that is the thing. You develop your goal, what you want your body, and focus. You do what your body needs. Don't just focus on all Instagram, social media platform where
yeah,
others do a
yeah,
particular thing and you should be following that. No,
yeah.
you decide what you want to do with your body and enjoy the workout. See as a fun activity, not like a very strict thing in your life. Yeah.
Awesome, awesome. And how did you like the interview today? How I hope you had a good time. Anything you want to
Yeah.
tell about that?
It's like a very good platform that I this is my first time I'm opening up this much about my fitness thing to a person, because so many people don't know. See, I'm a fitness trainer, but people don't know my motive, why I'm doing this.
Hmm.
So this was a good platform where I can talk to many people, where people will see
Yeah,
my thing and they can understand what actually I mean through fitness, right?
yeah,
So as a fitness trainer, my perspective is very different. So
yeah.
that perspective, people should understand what I am into it. So I think this was a great opportunity for me to express that. I feel very nice after talking to a lot. Yeah.
Same here. I felt amazing. I felt that we were flowing. We were flowing in our
Yeah.
conversation. Fortunately, I'm also somebody who likes fitness, so it was very easy to
Great.
connect. And I think you have a lot of knowledge, and you are not someone who's um, making it complicated for people, right? You're making it
Yeah.
simple. So I think that is amazing, Kirtan. I think once again, very, very happy to have you on the show, and thank you for the time. Thank you for all the talk today. So, guys, that was Keerthana for us. Please give a big shout out to Keerthana once again.
Thank you.
We had an amazing time. And as you guys know, we will keep bringing such amazing guests on the platform. So please make sure you subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to leave a comment if you liked, did not like, whatever. We are happy to improve ourselves. But this is your host, MC Adi, closing this episode and wishing you an amazing, amazing day and week ahead. Thank you so much. Take care.